Sahih Eal-Bukhari 881 narrated Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger, p.b.u.h, said, any person who takes a bath on Friday like the bath of Janaba and then goes for the prayer in the first hour, that is early, it is as if he had sacrificed a camel in Allah's cause. And whoever goes in the second hour, it is as if he had sacrificed a cow. And whoever goes in the third hour, then it is as if he had sacrificed a horned ram. And if one goes in the fourth hour, then it is as if he had sacrificed a hen. And whoever goes in the fifth hour, then it is as if he had offered an egg. When the Imam comes out, that is, starts delivering the khutbah, the angels present themselves to listen to the khutbah. Sahih Eal-Bukhari 882 narrated Abu Hurairah, while Umar bin al-Khattab was delivering the khutbah on a Friday, a man entered the mosque. Umar asked him, "What has detained you from the prayer?" The man said, "It was only that when I heard the adhan I performed ablution for the prayer." On that Umar said, "Did you not hear the Prophet saying, any one of you going out for the Jumu'ah prayer should take a bath?" Sahih Eal-Bukhari 883 narrated Salman al-Farsi, the Prophet, p.b.u.h, said, "Whoever takes a bath on Friday, purifies himself as much as he can, then uses his hair oil or perfumes himself with the scent of his house, then proceeds for the Jumu'ah prayer and does not separate two persons sitting together in the mosque, then prays as much as Allah has written for him and then remains silent while the Imam is delivering the khutbah, his sins in between the present and the last Friday would be forgiven." Sahih Eal-Bukhari 884 narrated to us, I said to Ibn Abbas, the people are narrating that the Prophet said, "Take a bath on Friday and wash your heads, that is, take a thorough bath, even though you were not janab, and use perfume." On that Ibn Abbas replied, "I know about the bath, that is, it is essential, but I do not know about the perfume, that is, whether it is essential or not." Sahih Eal-Bukhari 885 narrated to us, Ibn Abbas mentioned the statement of the Prophet regarding the taking of a bath on Friday, and then I asked him whether the Prophet, p.b.u.h, had ordered perfume or hair oil to be used if they could be found in one's house. He, Ibn Abbas, replied that he did not know about it. Sahih Eal-Bukhari 886 narrated Abdullah bin Umar bin al-Khattab saw a silken cloak being sold at the gate of the mosque and said to Allah's apostle, "I wish you would buy this to wear on Fridays and also on occasions of the arrivals of the delegations." Allah's Messenger replied, "This will be worn by a person who will have no share reward in the hereafter." Later on, similar cloaks were given to Allah's Messenger, and he gave one of them to Umar bin al-Khattab. On that Umar said, "O Allah's Messenger, you have given me this cloak, although on the cloak of a Tarid, a cloak merchant who was selling that silken cloak at the gate of the mosque, you passed such and such a remark." Allah's Messenger replied, "I have not given you this to wear." And so Umar bin al-Khattab gave it to his pagan brother in Mecca to wear. Sahih Eal-Bukhari 887 narrated Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger, said, "If I had not found it hard for my followers or the people, I would have ordered them to clean their teeth with siwak for every prayer." Sahih Eal-Bukhari 888 narrated Anas, Allah's Messenger, said, "I have told you repeatedly to use the siwak." The Prophet put emphasis on the use of the siwak. Sahih Eal-Bukhari 889 narrated Hadith, when the Prophet, p.b.u.h, got up at night for the night prayer, he used to clean his mouth. Sahih Eal-Bukhari 890 narrated Aisha, Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr came holding a siwak with which he was cleaning his teeth. Allah's apostle looked at him. I requested Abdurrahman to give the siwak to me, and after he gave it to me I divided it, chewed it and gave it to Allah's Messenger. Then he cleaned his teeth with it, and at that time he was resting against my chest.